Welcome to Spain, a land of enchanting beauty, rich cultural heritage, and a remarkable history that has shaped its unique character. Spain is known for its sun-kissed beaches, spectacular architecture, and vibrant cities. From the awe-inspiring works of Antoni Gaudí in Barcelona to the majestic Alhambra Palace in Granada, Spain's rich artistic legacy is evident in every corner. The country's unique qualities extend beyond its visual appeal, boasting a diverse and flavorful culinary scene, pulsating festivals, and a warm, welcoming spirit that is truly infectious. Before we begin, please remember to like and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest videos. In recent years, Spain has experienced impressive economic growth, with a strong focus on sectors such as tourism, renewable energy, and automobile manufacturing. As the second most visited country in the world, Spain's thriving tourism industry is a major contributor to its economy, attracting millions of visitors annually. The country has also emerged as a leader in renewable energy, harnessing the power of the sun, wind, and water to create a more sustainable future. However, it is important to acknowledge that Spain's economy has not been without its challenges. The global financial crisis of 2008 hit the country hard, with soaring unemployment rates and a housing market collapse that took years to recover from. Also, regional economic disparities and an aging population present ongoing obstacles that Spain must address in order to maintain its economic stability and growth. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the economic situation of Spain and point out why it is one of the biggest economies in Europe. First, what sets Spain apart from the rest of the world in terms of managing its economic affairs? Spain has a unique approach to managing its economic affairs. And one key aspect that distinguishes Spain's economic management is its decentralized government structure. Comprising 17 autonomous communities, each with its own parliament and government, Spain's regional decentralization allows for tailored economic policies that cater to the specific needs and strengths of each region. This approach enables local governments to create targeted strategies that capitalize on their region's unique resources, industries, and culture, promoting balanced development across the nation. Tourism plays a significant role in Spain's economy, with the country strategically focusing on its development and promotion. Spain's thriving tourism industry accounts for more than 12% of the country's GDP and has been fostered by regional governments investing in diversified offerings such as cultural tourism, adventure tourism, and gastro-tourism. This diversification has attracted millions of visitors from across the globe, contributing significantly to the country's economic growth. Spain's commitment to renewable energy also sets it apart from many other countries. The nation has invested heavily in the research and development of renewable technologies, such as solar and wind power. As of 2020, renewable energy sources accounted for around 50% of Spain's electricity generation. This dedication to clean energy has not only reduced the country's dependence on fossil fuels, but also generated new jobs and economic opportunities in the renewable energy sector. Another distinctive aspect of Spain's economic management is its focus on small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. SMEs play a vital role in the Spanish economy, representing more than 99% of all businesses and employing around 75% of the private sector workforce. The Spanish government, both at the national and regional levels, has implemented various support measures to promote the growth and competitiveness of SMEs. These include access to financing, tax incentives, and assistance in internationalization efforts. In addition to these factors, Spain's labor market policies are an important part of its economic management. In response to the high unemployment rates that resulted from the 2008 financial crisis, Spain has implemented several labor market reforms aimed at increasing flexibility and reducing the duality between temporary and permanent contracts. While these reforms have helped improve the country's employment situation, challenges remain, such as high youth unemployment and the need for further workforce development. Spain's social welfare system is another area where its approach to economic affairs is distinct. The country's welfare model combines features of both the Mediterranean and Nordic models, with a strong emphasis on family support and a relatively generous pension system. This hybrid approach aims to strike a balance between providing adequate social protection and promoting economic growth. What lessons can we learn from Spain's economic challenges regarding the advantages and disadvantages of a decentralized government system? One of the most significant economic challenges Spain has faced in recent years was the fallout from the 2008 global financial crisis. The crisis exposed the vulnerabilities of Spain's housing market and banking sector, leading to high unemployment rates, especially among young people, and strained public finances. In the context of a decentralized government, regional authorities played a crucial role in addressing these issues by tailoring their policies to local conditions. This flexibility allowed them to develop targeted interventions, such as regional employment programs and financial support for struggling businesses, which could be more effective than a one-size-fits-all approach from a centralized government. However, the crisis also revealed weaknesses in Spain's decentralized system. The lack of a coordinated fiscal policy across regions, combined with the autonomy of regional governments to borrow and spend, contributed to fiscal imbalances and disparities in public debt levels. As a result, some regions faced severe budget constraints, limiting their ability to invest in much-needed infrastructure and public services, and ultimately hindering their economic recovery. Another economic challenge related to Spain's decentralized government is the issue of regional economic disparities. While some regions, such as Madrid and Catalonia, have experienced robust growth, others have lagged behind. In part, this divergence can be attributed to the varying levels of autonomy, resources, and capacities among regional governments. While decentralization can promote tailored policies that capitalize on local strengths, it can also exacerbate inequalities if some regions are better equipped to address their economic challenges than others. To mitigate these disparities, Spain's central government has implemented various mechanisms for redistributing resources and promoting regional development, such as the Interterritorial Compensation Fund. Spain's decentralized government structure has also had mixed results in terms of promoting innovation and competitiveness. On the one hand, regional governments can foster innovation by investing in research and development, supporting local businesses, and developing regional clusters of specialized industries. This has been the case in regions like the Basque Country, where a strong focus on innovation and industrial policy has contributed to its economic success. On the other hand, decentralization can lead to fragmentation and inefficiencies if regional governments implement policies that are uncoordinated or even contradictory, which can hinder the overall competitiveness of the national economy. The issue of political stability is another important factor to consider in the context of Spain's decentralized government. The varying degrees of autonomy among regions have given rise to tensions and conflicts, particularly in the case of Catalonia's push for independence. These tensions can create uncertainty and negatively impact investor confidence, posing additional challenges to Spain's economic growth. How has it managed to bounce back from these challenges in recent years? One crucial element of Spain's recovery has been the implementation of structural reforms, particularly in the labor market and financial sector. Following the 2008 financial crisis, Spain introduced a series of labor market reforms aimed at increasing flexibility, reducing the duality between temporary and permanent contracts, and promoting job creation. These measures helped bring down the unemployment rate from its peak of over 26% in 2013 to around 15% by the end of 2021. Additionally, Spain undertook significant reforms in its financial sector to strengthen the solvency of banks, improve supervision, and restore market confidence. Another key factor in Spain's recovery has been its focus on key industries with strong growth potential, such as tourism and renewable energy. The government, along with regional authorities, has invested in promoting Spain as a top tourist destination, resulting in the tourism sector's robust recovery and a record-breaking 83.7 million visitors in 2019 before the COVID-19 pandemic. Spain's export-oriented growth strategy has been instrumental in driving its economic recovery. By increasing the competitiveness of its products and services, Spain has been able to boost its exports, which have grown steadily since the crisis. This export-led growth has not only helped to rebalance the economy, but also generated much-needed foreign exchange earnings and contributed to job creation. Fiscal consolidation measures have also played a significant role in Spain's economic recovery. In response to high public debt levels and fiscal imbalances resulting from the crisis, the Spanish government implemented austerity measures and structural reforms aimed at reducing the budget deficit and stabilizing public finances. These efforts have been successful in bringing down the deficit from its peak of 11% of GDP in 2009 to below 3% by 2018, demonstrating the government's commitment to fiscal responsibility. Furthermore, Spain has benefited from the supportive monetary policy of the European Central Bank, ECB, which has implemented a range of measures to stimulate economic growth and address the Eurozone crisis. These measures, including low interest rates and quantitative easing, have helped to lower borrowing costs for both the public and private sectors in Spain, facilitating investment and consumption. There you have it, Spain's economy laid bare. You probably expected it to be a sad economic story, but right now, the country seems to be doing something right. If you think we've missed something, do share in the comments section.